Good evening, everybody. It's Jeff Kessinger with the Christian County Headliner News, and I'm here with your district championship edition of our Football Frenzy preview. Just one game for us this week, and it is Ozark at Lebanon for the Class 5 District 4 Championship. Lebanon, the number 2 seed, has survived all the way to the finals. Ozark is the 4th seed. They had to beat Waynesville, the 5th seed. They had to upset Glendale on the road, and now here they are playing in their second straight district championship game. These two teams have just a little bit of recent history. They actually played last season in the district semifinals. Ozark was the home team in that game, and they won 27-13, but it's probably not wise to take too much from that. Those are both very different teams now, and they are playing very well at the moment. So this will be a very different football game than what we saw last year. Let's take a quick look at the bracket, and you'll see there Ozark a 43-14 win over Waynesville, and a 55-34 upset of Glendale to get here. Lebanon, meanwhile, got a first-round bye, and then they beat Branson 50-22 to advance the championship game. Now, one thing that's going to be interesting about this one is the teams will look a lot alike offensively. Both teams operate out of the flex bone as their base. Both teams are run first, and both teams depend on their fullback quite a bit. For Lebanon, that is John Berry. He has broken the 2,000-yard mark for the season. In fact, he has about 2,160 yards. That's a school record. He's scored 24 total touchdowns, and he is a load. He's a great athlete. He's strong. He's got a good burst. Very tough to bring down. And in fact, he needs only 63 yards to hit 4,000 for his career. And he's got a chance to do that against Ozark Friday night. The quarterback for the Yellow Jackets is Cole Breeden. He's a returning starter from last year. So even though they had to replace a few components of that offense, there is a lot of experience. The Yellow Jackets have scored 36 points per game this season. You compare that to Ozark, the Tigers have averaged 26. But both teams are a little bit different defensively. Lebanon is averaging 31 points a game surrendered. Ozark is only giving up 19, and that includes some nights against Webb City and Carl Junction, some teams that are able to put up quite a few points. The teams do have some common opponents that they've played this year, but probably not too wise to look too much into that either. Both teams played Branson. Lebanon got a 50-22 win last week. Ozark, in the midst of their September swoon, they lost 17-14. Ozark has 4 losses this year. All of them came in the month of September. Other than that, it's been a very good season for the Tigers. Both teams played Glendale. Ozark had its upset last week. Lebanon lost a close decision earlier this season, and then both teams also played Waynesville. That was a pretty close game for Lebanon. Ozark had a wider margin of victory, but again, I would not read a whole lot into that. So should be an entertaining football game Friday night. That is up in Lebanon, a place Ozark has not played for quite a while. Yellow Jackets have been very good at home, although they do have a shutout loss on their home field this year to Class 6 Joplin. Our routine for Friday night will be the same. First thing we want you to do Friday morning is go to ccheadliner.com to check out our preview story. Friday night, go on to Twitter at Headliner Sports. We'll have live updates from there. If you go to facebook.com/CC Headliner News after the game, we'll have a video with highlights and interviews, and then head on back to ccheadliner.com for a photo gallery and a story from that one. So we hope you guys are enjoying the beautiful fall weather we're having. Hope you get a chance to join us in Lebanon Friday night, and if not, keep your eyes on ccheadliner.com and Twitter at Headliner Sports for everything you need to know. And before we go, we want to give one more thanks to Ozark Chevrolet for being our great sponsor this year. So hope you all have a great evening, and we will see you at the game.